The greatest risk in life is not failure. It's the choice to never try it at all. Let's go.
Hey, I'm Lucas and I struggle with procrastination. That's why I have this spinning wheel over here.
It has 8 numbers, each one stands for a different adventure. So I just spin it and let it decide about my next adventure.
Once I'm finished with the adventure, I spin it again.
Alright, I would say let's spin it. And we get number 4. Let's figure out what number 4 is. Create a photo that has never been captured before. Alright, let's do it.
There is this one idea I had for years. There is a lake in my home region called Lünersee, and from a certain perspective it looks like a heart, and I want to highlight this heart in a unique way. My first plan was to place torches around the lake and make a glowing heart, but that turned out to be impossible, and so yeah, I procrastinated. Then I had a new plan. I wanted to use a drone with a light on it and fly with it around the lake in the evening to capture a glowing heart with a long single exposure. But things didn't go as planned. So let's start at the beginning. First I called 2 of my friends. Then asked them if they want to be part of the project. They said yes immediately, so I explained everything. By the way, this is Andreas, he's the drone pilot, and this is Mathias, he helps Andreas and films the project from Andreas' perspective. We went over a few ideas and decided to order light that we could mount on the drone. A few days later we did our first test shoot nearby and, well, yeah, the result was pretty disappointing, but we learned from it and got ready for the big day. On the last weekend of October we finally had the chance to bring the Lünersee Heart project to life. It was actually the last weekend where the road and cable car were open, and only on Sunday the weather was good. It was now or never. During early afternoon I started the hike to my final spot. Andreas and Mathias were staying at the lake for the drone mission. They spent time on test flights and making sure everything was ready. But in the end, things took an unexpected turn.
Lucas, we think the drone went down. Do you see her?
More about that later. While I was hiking, more and more clouds started to cover the mountains. It wasn't perfect, but I stayed positive and kept going.
It's always so good to be back in the mountains and doing projects like this. It's really, really amazing. If you like what you see, feel free to share, press the thumbs up button, and yeah, let me know what you think. Always happy for any feedback.
After an hour and a half of hiking, I was almost at the spot where I wanted to take the photo. And when I reached the top, the weather had changed again.
Guys, the sunset mood is absolutely amazing. Check out this view, it's unbelievable. I experienced a very amazing sunset. Right now I'm very excited because in about half an hour it's time to start the project, and I'm really curious if it will work out or not. Let's go!
To be on safe side, I set up 2 cameras. One is in time-lapse mode as a backup and the other is for a long exposure, which should be around 5 minutes long to capture the entire lake in just one shot with a single long exposure.
Okay, and go.
It was finally time to take the first test photo. Andreas took the light and ran along the dam to see if it was already strong enough for the photo.
So we did the first exposure test, and as you can see here it kind of works, but when we zoom out we can't really see it that much, but I guess if we wait until it's more dark it should work. And what is also nice is that we can already see like the reflection of the light in the water, which will be very nice. And funny thing is, today is like the last day. I can hear that they have like a nice party over there. I can hear the music and it's very nice. I'm freezing on here and they party, but yeah, maybe we should join the party afterwards.
After a while, it was finally dark enough. Andreas mounted the light onto the drone and got it ready for the takeoff. The drone flew to the starting position and I started a long exposure. At first everything worked perfectly, but at one point the drone lost its signal and returned, so Andreas landed the drone safely.
Here you can see the first shot. We had like a little problem over there, and here it's like a little bit too much in the water. But yeah, let's do another try and I think it could be very nice.
Andreas updated the GPS points for the drone's flight path, then he launched the drone for the second attempt. At first it seemed like everything was going smoothly, but then the drone stopped at some point.
Lucas, the drone crashed. Can you see the lights? Over.
Okay guys, the drone has crashed. We're now on the way to search it.
Hopefully not in the water.
Struggles on the landing. Is everything still good?
Crashed, I think, but
No injuries. We try if the drone is starting. Okay, she's lifting off. Look guys, she's flying.
The gimbal broke down, but luckily the drone was able to fly again. That was the image of the second attempt. The drone lost the signal over here. This time it didn't return, it stayed there. So Andreas tried to land it in complete darkness, but it kinda crashed in the end. Also there was a hiker in the photo and some kind of firework from the party over there. So yeah, this attempt was definitely not a success. But we had one last drone battery left.
Andreas is starting the drone right now and we have this one last try. Oh my god, I'm very nervous. But if the drone keeps going and there won't be any problem, the photo will be absolutely amazing. So I would say let's go.
Okay guys, now we have the last go run with the drone. The last battery pack is in. Last try. After the crash we try it again.
3, 2, 1.
So right now the drone is flying. It looks good until now, but still very nervous. Guys, oh my god, I can't believe it.
It worked, it freaking worked.
Yeah! Woo! That's so amazing, like oh my god.
Finally I had the photo, so it was time to get back to Andreas and Mathias. But it was not over yet.
Made it! Oh my god, yeah! Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh my god.
Yes sir.
Hey,
Yeah, great.
wow.
You got some nice shots?
Yes! Oh, I can't wait to edit them
That's
on the
nice.
computer.
Perfect.
Totally amazing. But now we have to get down.
We made it back down safe and sound. And finally it was time to take a closer look at the photo on the computer to check if everything was sharp and perfectly captured. After that I did a final color grade. And now it's time to reveal the result. If it all worked out, you will see it now.